in the matrix, dodging oppositions in the.
What's up, y'all? What's up? Hey, it's been what, couple, maybe a week or two.
He's
Yeah.
smoking that nigga boots right now, bro.
More than 2 weeks.
No. Well, I think for you possibly, Glass, but
Definitely for me.
we did drop some good content last week with Coach T, but this week,
Oh, I
man,
was on that.
yeah, you was on that. But we got a lot more stuff coming up, a lot of things we got to drop, but we got a lot of stuff we got to talk about. So, introductions, we got MG Glass to my left. Above him, we got Q Hudson, and above me, we got DJ Hope. And yours truly, Mamba State.
He a fan. He a fan. He a fan.
And he a fan.
Yeah. So
He a
speaking
fan.
of,
And he a-
so we was having a little discussion about Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I don't give two shits about this little rap beef or whatever. It doesn't affect me. I'm still Team Drake. I don't give a shit about none of that. But Glass, you had a couple things to say, so I want to hear that real quick.
So you're Team Drake regardless of the beef. Is that in regards to like who you think is the best rapper of all time? Can he continue to consider himself?
It's not best rapper of all time. It's more just body of work and who's consistent.
Not even all time. You know what? We'll take all time out of it. We're gonna talk about top dogs, right? After this whole big three conversation, right? We're a sports podcast, so we rank things.
We just talk about right now, right? We're not talking about their body of work.
No,
Let's
bro,
talk about right
no,
now.
I don't care about right now. Right now doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't mean nothing to me, bro.
If we bring a body of work into it, you also got to talk about who has the better body of work, and that's the one with
Drake. It's not close, bro. Drake.
6, 7, 8. How many Grammys Kendrick got? How many Grammys does Drake have off his album?
I don't know, bro.
How many Pulitzer Prizes does Drake
Who
have?
do they play in the club most? Kendrick or Drake?
Who do they play? Hey, who they gonna be playing in the club most in the summer?
Drake.
Say OV ho.
Hey,
OV ho.
Drake gonna drop something else here in the next couple weeks, and this just gonna be all forgotten about, bro. Ain't nobody gonna give a shit about this. Ain't nobody gonna give a shit about this.
It ain't gonna be that though,
bro.
Drake is a
That's all I'm saying.
5-time Grammy winner.
Who is?
You said 5 times?
Drake is a 5-time Grammy winner.
And what's Kendrick?
Let me look. Hold on.
It's about to hurt your soul.
It don't matter to me either way, whether it's high or low. I could do without him.
Matters.
I could do without him.
It matters.
Not to me, it don't. To you, it might. Not to me. I'm good.
I'm a fan of rap.
Matters to you.
I'm good.
I'm a fan of rap beef.
A 17 Grammy wins.
Hey,
17?
all power to him. All power to him. Don't matter to me. I can only name 3 Kendrick songs right now, bro.
What do you mean?
I don't listen to Kendrick.
Marcus, move on from this conversation.
I'm not, because I don't listen to him. I don't listen to him.
So I'm gonna go ahead and Grammy right now.
Hold on. Let me see if I can go to Kendrick Lamar. I just don't.
If you can go to Kendrick.
Yeah, like,
just go to top charts. Go to the top charts now.
I'm talking about my library. I just don't listen to him.
Go to the number 1 song in the country. It's easy to find him. And number 2.
Let me see. I don't care about that.
Top 5.
I'm just.
top 5 songs in the country. He got 3.
Do you listen to Future by chance?
I listen to Future. There's some Kendrick.
So that Like That record was.
Like That was hard. Like That was hard. That don't mean I.
You know why?
That don't mean I like Kendrick.
Okay, I'm just curious. You got what song is that off of that album?
Mad City, because everybody knows what song that is. I don't.
Interesting.
I'm not listening to Kendrick.
Interesting.
The Blacker the Berry.
I think
is a great song.
I'm just saying. I think you should pick up the discography, man. He's got a lot of.
There's 2 mixtapes before Good Kid, Mad City were amazing.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Those some of his best bodies of work right there was the mixtapes before.
What year was that?
Which one?
Before Good Kid, Mad City.
What DJ Hope talking about? What year was that?
Good Kid, Mad City was 2012.
Oh.
Yeah, while we was in high school.
2013.
So he was dropping some fire shit about what was that? 13 years ago.
He definitely dropped the album 2 years ago that was number 1 in the country, and he had
couldn't tell you a single song on it, bro.
You can't sing a song off it. That's
no,
okay.
I don't. I couldn't tell you even the name of a song on. To be honest with you,
That's fine. I mean, I can honestly tell you, it's a really good album to listen to as a grown up.
It
It's
is
a lot
a
of
good
life
album.
lessons in there. A lot of life
Yeah.
lessons in
I
Mr.
think I'm
Morale
gonna just listen to Gucci.
and the Big Steppers. I'm just saying, a lot of life lessons in it.
Gucci done taught me a lot. He taught me how to cook crack. Like I'm good with Gucci. I'm straight with him.
You know,
We don't cook crack over here,
I was
subscribers.
about to say
Shit.
one thing I won't do is say that I'll incriminate myself with any crime that
We don't do that. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking
Feds,
about.
if you watching, lies.
Never cooked crack in my life.
I'm not gonna incriminate
plead-
myself.
I
But
plead the fifth.
Fifth.
as a man,
Fifth.
Fifth.
as a man, people like to talk shit about that Mr. Morale album, and I thought it was a pretty good album as far as
What
it wasn't
album?
his best
What album was that?
That was the last album that dropped, 2022.
Kendrick's. Shit.
Yeah,
I'm
I actually was there.
Let me
First
see.
live
I'm
performance
gonna
of
put
that
it on
album.
my shit.
Everybody say Kendrick ain't got nothing to play in the club. Well, he just dissed Drake on a song that you can easily play in the club, bro.
So
Hey Hope,
All
I
by
need you spinning that. I need you spinning that all summer. I'm gonna try to find
They
the
not
edited
like
version.
us.
hey,
They not like
now
us.
if you do that, bro, don't come back on Team
They
Drake.
not like us.
Don't you come back
They
on
not
Team
like
Drake.
us.
He is.
I'm a DJ,
It's
so it doesn't
music at
matter.
the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm a DJ, so
Don't come back
Yeah.
here, bro.
I get to play
Said I'm a
both.
DJ, I
Don't
can
you
do
bring
what I
your
want.
black ass back
I
over
can do what
here.
I want.
Don't you bring your black ass back over here, bro. You better stay on. You better
Yeah,
stay on Team Kendrick.
I'm going to the West Coast. Yeah, I'm about to move away right now just because of
I
that
was about to say,
song.
man, I'm the closest. I almost drove out to LA when that shit dropped. I'm not even kidding, bro.
For
That
real,
song,
I almost try to play too,
Look,
just to hit the crip walk in the function. You feel me?
I'm
That's
back.
it.
I'm gonna say this before anybody gives a take.
We're also not gang affiliated. Subscribers, we're not gang
We
affiliated.
we definitely not that.
We culture affiliated.
We culture
Culture
affiliated.
affiliated. Yeah, I like how you said that.
Hey, if y'all seen the high school I went to,
Start
we
hitting that
definitely not
cheesy,
gang
you feel me?
affiliated. 100%. If you seen the high school we went to, three of
They
us,
not like us.
we
They
ain't
not
around
like
no
us.
gangs.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like
They
us.
not like
They
us.
not like us.
Is that Kendrick's song?
Oh, okay. Okay. We ain't gonna do this right now.
Bro, I have not listened to any of his shit like beef wise.
His flow
So you-
he hit on that song make me
You
want
went
to
through the-
go play football or something. Like
You
it
went
made
through
me
the whole
literally
beef.
want to smack somebody.
You went through the whole beef and only listened to the Drake songs.
No,
That's
I
pretty.
didn't even listen to Drake's.
I'm about to say.
I'm literally on
There was-
Twitter and I'm literally in the chat with these two knuckleheads and I hear everything. Like I just don't care. To be honest with you.
Hey man,
What-
you're missing greatness if you're a fan of music,
No.
man. We'll never see a beef like this in a while for a very long
But
time.
what kind of beef
Yeah,
is it?
We've got one in a while, probably since we've been alive.
I just don't
honestly.
It's too tight.
So do you guys think that Drake actually fed Kendrick that information?
No.
You don't
Who
think
knows,
so?
bro?
Think about how not strategic he was the entire beef for me to think that he'd be strategic enough to come with some information. Why would you? Why would anybody in the history of life feed information saying I'm hiding another child when that was the problem with
It's a beef, of course. Why wouldn't he?
Nah, they've been going really hard at each other's family, bro.
Because
why would that be your angle?
Because it proves that he's not fact checking; he's just making shit up.
No, it doesn't. Why would you throw something that's so believable that already happened so that people can believe it even more because of the precedence? Why would that be your angle? Why would I think it?
Because it would discredit Kendrick in multiple ways.
My thing
It
is,
didn't discredit him at all.
Why?
It didn't, because it's probable cause is the let's say it like this. Everyone lies and raps. Probable cause is the thing that sets you apart from other people. There is a use case that previously happened in another beef where a child was revealed. Why would you use that same exact thing that people already believe, that already happened once, as something you would feed to someone?
He did it.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever. Even if he did feed him that, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah.
So, like, I know this is a popular topic, but regardless of what they're talking about, why do people care so much? Quick, like that's just I have just a question. Why does it matter?
It's Drake. Drake is one of the best, arguably the best ever rappers of all time.
Yeah.
Kendrick, we've been arguing about this. This is like barbershop talk. Just like we used to
Yeah.
compare like
I know.
LeBron and Kobe, but
No.
like
But you're missing my point. Why do we care about what they're saying in beefs? Like about what they're revealing, and like why does it matter to us when we, you know what I mean?
That's what
Like,
rap is. That's what rap is.
hey,
That's what
bro.
rap beef is.
Hey,
That's what rap beef is.
Just airing shit out.
you airing out
Airing
Rap
shit
beef
that
is
all they dirty laundry out.
airing out shit that we really can't prove, basically.
rap beef is about who gets as disrespectful as you can without killing somebody,
Basically.
even if it leads to that. But it's
Hey.
about getting as disrespectful as possible. It's a tale as old as time. Every single beef I could bring up, there was some shit that came out that you're like, damn, is that true? Did that happen? But that's just how it is. That's the part that is a function that is served in beef, and that is
I know
the
that.
tea.
I know that. I just wanted to ask y'all because for me, I could give two fucks. Like, what the hell they got going on over there? You putting out fire hits, I'm gonna listen.
Hey man, that's what Kendrick did.
yeah, I still don't believe you haven't listened to Not Like Us yet. Like that don't even make sense.
It
Bro,
really.
is
I
it
can't believe
is that the beef song? Like, is that like his last one?
that's Kendrick's last record in the
Was
beef,
it
but
his last
Euphoria is also
Is it on
crazy as
YouTube?
well.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah.
It's on streaming services. You got Apple
Oh,
Music?
I got
You
streaming
got,
Apple
service.
you got
Music.
Spotify?
I got Apple
You
Music.
look up the top 5 songs on Apple's Music right now.
Two of
Bro,
them, three of
hold
the
on.
5 are occupied
What,
by a song
what's
from Kendrick Lamar.
what's it called? Not Like Us?
But you'll find it. You open up Apple Music, it will find you.
Yeah. I need to add it.
He trying to act like he ain't never looked up a new song before.
No,
Like
no.
Just go to the chart.
I just don't know where to find this song. Like if it's like a diss, I didn't know if it was just on YouTube or X
What's
or
the
what.
definition? It did start on YouTube. It was dropped on. Well, that's the problem, right? You're getting it out of order. I feel like to understand they not like us, you have to listen to the entire beat.
And that's something I probably just won't like. This is me, bro. This is what I've been doing. Nothing about Kendrick's on here.
the top 6 songs global right now on Apple Music. Not Like Us, number 1. Euphoria, number 2. Family
Amazing song.
Matters, number 3. That's the one
Great
that Drake
song.
dropped.
Are those all? So
Great
they're
song.
not all Kendrick's. They're Drake's too. Okay.
Just that
Million
one.
Dollar Baby. That song that I said in the chat the other day.
It's
That's
pretty
number
good.
4. That song is a banger. Number 5, Like That. And then number 6 is Meet the Grams.
Which is also a
On-
part of the beef.
Only one.
track.
Only one I've been listening to is Like That and Million Dollar Baby. That's it.
Well, I'm just gonna say it like this. I understand you haven't been invested, but
It's great for the culture.
as a man, what's that?
It's great for the culture. I'm all for it. It's just not
It-
for
it
me.
is
So you
the-
haven't heard Push-Ups?
Huh?
You haven't heard Push-Ups by Drake?
Mm-mm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you gotta listen to Push-Ups by Drake, and then after that one comes Euphoria.
So basically, he's
Well,
just taking shots at people, right?
The AI Pac record was after push-ups, but that was I don't even want to bring that up.
That was
That shit-
kind of
Yeah.
That shit was flawed.
Yeah, it was a little mid,
That
but
was-
it was still played. You know.
Hold on. What you mean? It was
Oh, so you
mid?
heard that one? Yeah.
Wait.
You
Are you
crazy.
talking? Is that? Wait.
Didn't even listen to that one. That's crazy.
You look, the Drake fans that don't even know how to keep a poker face, just like they man.
Wait. Are we talking about his album he dropped like 2 years ago, or like is that the beef? One of the beef tracks?
What we talking about?
Whatever the hell I said was mid. I thought y'all talking about that little pop album he dropped. I thought we was talking about
No,
that.
I said the song with Pac. I'm talking about Drake dropped the song with Pac.
Don't know.
Technically,
Know nothing
a
about
Pac,
it.
an AI.
Know nothing about it. Y'all can check my phone. I don't.
All I say is this, man. Somebody that would strategize, and if you don't know too much about it, that's just. I mean, Staples, you are the only person in the country that doesn't know about it, and it's okay. But
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
and that's okay. But if we're talking about strategy, like Quincy was saying, if you listen to the end of that record he did with Pac, he was like, "Come on, drop something, please. You're taking so long. Like
He was
I'm gonna
asking
keep
for
dropping. It's gonna keep happening. You're gonna probably drop a crazy track, and I'm just gonna keep dropping. I'm paraphrasing. And then at the last track that Drake dropped, he's like, at the end of it, talking again, which did not age well. He's like, I know you already have like 5 more songs that you want to drop. That's what you said you wanted. You were scared. You scared of the smoke. That's how it is, and I get it.
You can't run from it, bro. You can't run. If you
He ran.
If you
Is
ask
he-
for
is
it,
he
don't
gonna-
run.
Think he's gonna drop another one?
Who?
I do. I
Drake.
do think he's gonna drop
Drake.
another
Drake
one.
will be an idiot to drop another one. He is now at
Yeah,
the
no,
point
Drake
where
would be an idiot.
he has lost the biggest part of rap beef is the court of public opinion. You've already lost the public. Something that Drake has never done, even in the Pusha T beef. You already lost the public.
This is
So,
facts.
and if you've lost the public, it doesn't matter what you drop. It's going to be, unless it's just a hit that doesn't
Did he
address
lose
him
the
at all.
public or did he lose L.A.?
LA.
No, he lost the public.
He
Look
lost
at
the
every
public,
chart.
bro.
Look at every single chart that is. Even Toronto. You know the number one song in Toronto right now?
I'm guessing
Do
I
I have
like
to say?
it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Bro.
Go to Apple Music. Number one song there is that.
All I know is in 6 months, if he drops a fire album, nobody gonna be talking about this shit, bro.
He'll never
If
be
Drake
number one again.
Fire album,
Who?
Yes, he will.
He'll never be he can never call himself the number one
Hold
rapper
on.
ever again.
What did DJ Hope say?
you said if Drake drop a new album,
Mm-hmm. In 6 months and it's fire.
What
Nobody.
was the last Fire Drake album? What was the last Fire Drake
one he
album?
just dropped was fire.
For All the Dogs?
Yes. Part 1 and part 2.
Okay.
How many
That's all
albums? I mean, Drake's dropped a lot of albums,
Just
bro.
because he put it out doesn't mean it's fire. That's all.
I thought it was fire. It ain't.
That's okay.
It ain't him and Charlotte's fire. I mean, a lot of his shit's fire, but that's just
How many classic albums do you think Drake has?
shit. He has so many to choose from. How many do you think Kendrick has?
3.
How many has he dropped in the last 10 years?
3.
In the last 10 years, 2014 would be 2. He's dropped 2 in the last 10 years. 2 classics in the last 10 years.
How many albums though? How many albums? Not classics, just albums.
If we're counting albums, he dropped in the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna count. 2015 was To Pimp a Butterfly. Untitled Unmastered came out the year after, which was all the throwaways from To Pimp a Butterfly. Damn, which came out in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
He did the Black Panther album, which was 2018 and 2019. COVID happened, and then he dropped Mr. Morale.
So he's dropped 5 since 2014.
Yes.
How many has Drake dropped since 2014?
Just because you're dropping them doesn't mean they're good.
Bro, most of his shit is fire, bro, and everybody plays it.
Not true. Most of the shit on his albums is mid, which means this is why he has to keep dropping albums.
DJ Hope, what's your thoughts? You think his shit been mid the last 10 years?
Drake's music has definitely been kind of watered down than what we grew up with.
It's 3 or 4 tracks on every album that are good.
Right, what was the last album you would say was like the fire album? It was like a fire album of Drake.
His last fire album wasn't even a rap album. It was Honestly Nevermind. To me.
What year was that? 2023 or 2022?
It was like
2022.
Okay.
I still think Mr. Brown and Honestly Nevermind. Honestly Nevermind was a good album, in my opinion.
Honestly, Nevermind was a decent album to me too. I liked it. I liked it personally just because it wasn't really just.
I like
rap.
it better than LB. I think Certified Lover Boy was way too many tracks. There's only 2 or 3 good songs on there.
I personally think for whoever's watching this, like right now is a terrible time to do who's better, this person or that person. Like, because nobody's going to take into consideration anything.
This is the best time.
Huh?
This is the best time right now. This is the best time.
No, because we're going to be blindsided by a fucking rap beef that
What do
nobody
you mean
cares about. Bro, because that is what we pay attention to right now. If I'm doing this shit on purpose. If you think about it, all we're talking about is this rap battle. We're not talking about anything else the past 10 to 15 years.
Are you ready for this? If 2 boxers, let's bring it to boxing terms. Let's bring it to Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence.
Amen.
If 2 boxers were having great careers, and then you're asking who's the better boxer, and then they get in the ring, and then one beats the other, we're not talking about careers. We're talking about who is the better boxer, and that is the rap game.
I'm more so talking about. To me, it's much deeper than that when it comes to rap.
Terrence Crawford, he's whooping feet, and that's what he did.
Yeah, but like, okay, head to head, cool, but like, who can we count on to drop music, bro, to give us entertainment? Who do we look forward to every year to drop something? Drake.
I'm gonna be honest. You said you have Mad City in your phone. Mad City's how old, and they still playing it in the club?
I don't go to clubs. I have no idea.
Humble. They still playing Humble in the club.
I hate that song.
You can hate it all you want. They still playing it.
They probably do.
I'm saying
Mad City is a good song, but again, I have those three main songs that people know about. I don't have anything else of Kendrick.
He has found his next one. He has found his next hit. I'm just gonna say that.
All right, man.
It's
Give me an album.
undeniable.
Give me an album this year since you can drop shit like that.
Man, let's move
He is
on.
dropping an album this year.
Marcus don't know what he's talking about.
I know plenty what I'm
Let's
talking
go.
about. I'm just giving you. I'm giving you what I do.
You don't know, but you don't listen to
Yeah.
Kendrick, so you don't know what you're
I
talking
don't.
about.
I
He
don't.
is rumored to be dropping an album this year, by the way.
He been rumored to
And
drop
Drake
something
tried
the
to
last
use
2
that.
years.
And
But
Drake
he
and
just
Drake
dropped
tried
the EP on Drake Head. That's what he just did.
You,
Yeah, I'm about to say he dropped 5
bro,
songs that were
stop it.
yeah.
Both.
I'm not stopping.
No, all y'all, stop it. I have not heard motherfuckers talk about Kendrick this much in a long time.
That's not true. I'm just gonna put that out there. That's not
Hey,
true.
DJ Hope know what I'm talking about, but let's drop it like how we mentioned before. We ain't gonna talk about this shit no more. It's over with, right?
Hey man,
Yeah,
there's a reason why
Drake is
somebody.
on
It's
his
definitely
head.
not.
This one, Drake is on that man's head like this.
Speaking of that,
Other
Pacers.
way
When they get
around.
dunked on in the NBA, they be like, "Oh."
Speaking of
that's what
NBA, that's what the Knicks are doing to the Pacers right now. Quincy, give me your thoughts.
I think we got stripped at game 1. We just got our ass whooped in game 2. Jalen Brunson,
is a dog.
he's a dog.
It wasn't just Jalen Brunson, man.
It
A lot of
wasn't.
people
It
stepped
wasn't.
up.
Villanova Knicks.
OG.
Oh, yeah. And he got hurt. OG
He
got
hurt. He got hurt. He might
He
not make
stepped
it to game 3. Jalen Brunson said he's going to try and make it to game 3 because he left the whole second quarter. Which he still came back, and man, he's definitely a game changer. Jalen Brunson is.
He is.
37 points for Tyrese Halliburton, which was a huge step up
He
from
had-
game 1.
He had 30.
He had
Yeah, he
37.
did.
If he would have done something even close to that in game 1, we would have won that game.
I think you talked about it too, Marcus. I think you said he was due for a great game.
Oh, I was telling you. You talked me out of betting his points, but almost. But I didn't do it. But he was definitely due for a good game. Especially he shot the ball 8 times, I believe, in game
Last
1.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't. He wasn't even shooting. It's not that he was missing. He just wasn't even shooting for real.
Bro,
And to be honest, a majority of the second half, of this game, he didn't shoot either.
That's
And
why I don't like
why
dude.
they need to bring TJ McConnell back in more often.
It's a pride thing. I think that
I think it is, and they need to get over it.
Pride about what though, bro?
TJ
you
McConnell,
put your charges in.
he's
You know-
an energy player, man.
Do you want to go home or do you want to keep playing? You want to go home in 4 games or you want to go home in 7 games?
I think they want to. Well, I mean, they're about to go home, but I think they want to stay there. It might be
It
4.
don't seem like they do to me.
Well, we about to go
Well, I'm
home.
saying it might be 4. They might get to just stay home.
Yeah, for sure. I think so. But this is my problem with Tyrese Halliburton, bro. Like, he has games where he just shoots the ball 5 times, 6 times, maybe 8. Like, he just...
But he's also a facilitator.
Yeah, bro, but you're a star on our team. You're supposed to carry it. So if nobody else is hitting shots, motherfucker, you hit shots. You go get it.
But in the first game, everyone was hitting shots. I mean, I think we had, 5 or 6 players over 10 points?
And they all took L's.
No. We lost because of the rest on that one.
I would say the first game was definitely. I don't want to say it was a complete ref job. It was a Tyrese Halliburton sell job. Second one, this past game, I'm calling it on Miles Turner. Miles Turner, they ain't getting any Miles Turner.
Yeah,
Pascal,
he wasn't rebounding like he should. He wasn't.
He wasn't. He only
Pascal,
had 4 rebounds,
Pascal
6
Siakam
points.
couldn't hit a free throw to save his life.
Hey, y'all, they're
Yeah.
only hitting on Miles Turner because they bet on him. So it's still
he
kind
had 8 points.
Yeah, he only.
Still, you're how many minutes did he play? You only had like 8 points, 4
the
rebounds.
parlay got
As a
fucked.
center?
Pacers,
I'm
the
gonna
Pacers-
read
In
off
the
the stat
NBA,
line.
get out of here, man.
I'll
Get
read
out
off-
of here. Go home. Go to Cancun already, fam.
For the Pacers to really win against this Knicks team, they really have to have a complete game, which sucks. But if
He
everybody
could have had
31
10
doing their
points,
part,
8 rebounds. Would have been good.
they can win.
31 minutes he played 6 points, 7 rebounds. He shot 3 of 11. 6 points, 31 minutes. You supposed to be the number 3 option?
Yeah, and he
Come on
was
now.
he shot this stupid ass fucking step back like near the end of the game, just trying to get some energy, I guess. But man, it was not even close to being a good shot.
I think Vegas had
And
texted him.
Pacers are known for moving the ball around and taking decent shots, and that was just uncharacteristic.
Vegas texted them
And
and
it
said, "Hey,
wasn't like
you could shoot now."
Yeah,
you calling him Jonte Porter, bro. That's nuts. Don't disrespect Miles Turner like that,
My
man.
bad. I'm just trolling the little soft ass center. My bad, bro.
He respects
Yeah.
his coin.
You
But
better off having one of us out there.
I think they're gonna get a game in Indiana. The way these games are going, I think they're gonna get one game in Indiana and it's gonna get closed out in 5. Personally, I don't know if it's game 3 or game 4,
I like that take.
but those injuries are mounting for the Knicks. I mean,
yeah,
Jalen Brunson's obviously not healthy.
their bench is dwindling. But I think we can take it to 6 games, but I just don't see us beating the Knicks how they're playing unless Jalen Brunson goes out.
Bro, even
Like
if
with the
Jalen Brunson
serious
goes out,
injury.
you still got DiVincenzo, you still got Josh Hart, who's playing out of his mind too.
Been hitting like crazy. He's actually making me mad because I know he's not that great.
Bro, they're all
That
good.
Villanova connection is real, bro.
Yeah.
Like, as long as the is on the court, they got a chance.
Bro, Villanova Knicks is what I call them, bro. They're legit. They're legit.
Annoying. They're annoying. They're annoying.
I mean, here's my thing, bro.
And the Pacers have history with the Knicks too, which makes it extra annoying.
With Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller and Spike Lee, yeah, 100%, 100%. I'm a big fan of the rivalry, but let's move past. Give me another matchup. I know we got hey, the Timberwolves, man.
Yeah, like, you want to talk about it? Let's talk
Hey,
about
they
it.
about to sweep Jokic. You hear me?
Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves are the most exciting team right now, low key.
100%. 100%.
Is Anthony Edwards the next face of the league?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We knew that last year.
It's between him and Luka.
Bro. No,
Nah,
it's not.
between him. To me, it's between him and SGA.
Yeah.
Wemby got a few.
No.
I think SGA is definitely up there, but I think
you can't be the face. It's tough to be the face of the league.
It's gonna be a group, Marcus. But the leader, it's gonna be a group. How it was. You had Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron, whoever else was up there. It's gonna be a group, but
there's got to be a one though.
That one is Anthony Edwards, bro.
There's got to be a Jordan. There's got to be a LeBron.
Anthony Edwards.
Be a Kobe.
If Anthony Edwards sweeps, if the Minnesota Timberwolves sweeps the Denver right now, what then? What we saying?
Hope I'm done now. I don't care what happens after this point.
They gotta win the title.
If they win the title, he's definitely the new face of the league.
Win, lose, or draw this series, he's the face of the league. What he's done by himself.
You can't. I mean, he's great. I don't want to diminish his game. And as far as like his star power, the way he addresses the media and stuff like that, he has the star power completely. Yeah. But
he has the youngest handle.
If you talk about people that could be the face of the league, Luka is still up there. I'm just putting that out.
Luka's still up there.
Who do you want to watch right now, Luka or Anthony Edwards live?
Both.
I think Luka's claim for the face of the league is starting to diminish.
It is.
No, it's not. No, it isn't. He's still 25.
I mean, the league loves Luka.
I love Luka. Yeah. I love Luka.
Up there. It's Luka. It's Luka and get Tatum's name the furthest away from this conversation.
Bro, I can't. Bro, Jason Tatum is not it. He's not it, bro.
I mean, you could say Shea, but I mean, Shea it's kind of not as outspoken, so you're not really just thinking about Shea.
Yo, real quick, let's because we need to jump on Jason Tatum after. So Celtics, who are they playing? Who's in
They're playing the Cavs.
They're playing the Cavs. So I want to jump on that series here in just a bit. I think they start tomorrow or tonight.
They started Monday.
They started the.
Oh, they already started.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Tuesday. Yeah. Okay. So for me, I think Minnesota could actually sweep the Nuggets.
Yes, I mean they won the first 2 games in Denver. I mean
In
next
Denver.
home.
Yeah, next 2 games at home.
Jamal Murray is not healthy. They are the most physical team. If you're able to be that physical on the road, imagine how physical you're going to be able to be at home.
Exactly.
So, that Sun sweep does not look so bad anymore. If they do Nuggets, the Nuggets have a more complete and healthy team than the Phoenix Suns, obviously shown by the record. So, I think Kevin Durant and Devin Booker should get some grace a little bit.
They should breathe a little bit.
But if they do sweep them, I mean they're set up. They got healthy at the right time. This is one of those things where I'm talking about where it takes a little bit of luck to win the championship. They're healthy. Denver's not. Phoenix was not. On the other side, Luka's kind of banged up. The Thunder are healthy, so the best series for the West would be Thunder versus the Timberwolves.
So, and then I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it sucks because if the Lakers would have played anybody else but the Nuggets, bro, like they would have made a deep run. So
they played the Timberwolves.
I think they would have beat the Timberwolves.
Ain't no way.
I think so, bro.
Ain't way.
So.
Hey,
who's guarding? Who on
that
that team?
That probably would have forced LeBron to retire, bro.
Who on that team is guarding Anthony Edwards?
I don't know. Maybe Austin Reeves. Maybe.
Who on that team is guarding Cat?
I'm not worried about Cat.
You're not worried about Cat?
No.
Cat averaging 20-something points a game.
That's fine, but
Anthony Davis could guard Cat.
Yeah, no.
So then,
he got to guard Gobert too.
So Rudy's gonna have 25 points just off lobs alone?
Shit, Rudy too soft for me. I don't even know how he won Defensive Player today. I don't even know how he won that.
He's a great defender. Rudy's a great defender. I'm not gonna. He has 4 DPOIs now.
Bro, who's better, him or Victor this year? Defensive, from a defensive rating, excluding record.
You can't exclude the record though. You got to count. Okay, here's how I look at it. Right. I think that Victor Wembanyama is going to win 5 or 6 DPOIs, maybe more, right? Rudy Gobert is the best defender. Well, technically, I think Jaden McDaniels might be the best actual on-ball defender on the team, but best rim protector, the key to that defense, even though they kind of showed yesterday that, or was that yesterday or 2 days ago? Monday, I think. I can't remember. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. They showed that they can get it done without Rudy, but Rudy is just a great defender. I'm not going to take away anything from Gobert.
Me either. I just think he should have won it this year.
But if you look at the amount of wins that contributed to having the best defense in the league, you got to look at Rudy Gobert. If you look at the amount of wins the Spurs have, they're a lottery team.
Fair.
So even if he's the best defender, they are a lottery team.
Fair point. Well, next point. We gotta talk about these Celtics. First of all, let me address, it's not even an elephant in the room, but let me address Jason Tatum. I think Jason Tatum is the most overrated player in the league. I think Jason Tatum he's talented. I mean, everybody in the league's talented. But, like, he's put on this pedestal for what? What has he done in the league outside of making a couple All-Stars?
He's a regular season merchant. He
don't close out games. I know that.
Nope.
When they good teams. I watch a lot of basketball. Spoiler alert. But when they play shitty teams or even teams that are like, they have a really good team. So like when they're up, the rotations that they have, even when they're up 20-30, they have Jason Tatum, they have Jaylen Brown in the game. Like they'll have just one of them in the game, and it's essentially like stat padding. And I remember one game in particular when Derek White stayed in the game, they was up 30, so he can get his first triple-double just because they just were kind of doing side quests because they were a better team.
Derek White is a dog, too, by the way.
He's the dog, yeah.
Dog.
If they
Yeah,
don't win this year, that team is definitely gonna get broken up.
I ain't got nothing bad to say about Derek White at all.
Nothing.
I will say,
Not even his hair. Well,
Nope.
lack thereof. He got rid of it. Ain't no hair jokes if
He got rid of it. That's why he's so much of a baller
Motherfucker
now.
had peach fuzz on the top of his head.
He had it up here. On,
It ain't no. Hey, he got rid of it though. You can't talk shit about it. It's
Can't.
over.
Definitely can't.
But yeah, Derek White's playing like the most complete player on that team right now. And honestly, it could be kind of like just let him do it because they know their team is and the Cavs are not healthy whatsoever. So,
Boston's gonna have an easy ride to the finals to me.
because
Easy ride.
whoever wins that next series, which I want the Knicks to win and get to the finals, but if you want the best product, then you're gonna want to see the Celtics coming out of the East. But I mean, if you're talking who
Celtics?
it's gonna be hard to sweep Boston. It don't matter
It's
who's
gonna
on
be
that.
hard to beat them. It's gonna be a tough series, and I think the best series is easily gonna be Minnesota versus Boston.
Boston.
But as that whoever I think the Western Conference Final is definitely gonna be between OKC and Minnesota, and that's the real championship game right there.
yeah.
I need to see how game 2 plays out for OKC. They played a really good game 1 defensively for sure because Luka could not get off and Kyrie couldn't get off. But I don't expect that. I don't expect Luka and Kyrie to get held to
Yeah,
under
they're
their
gonna
point
figure it out.
two or three games in a
It's
row.
not
I
gonna
mean,
happen.
OKC was just hitting. I watched that game the other night. Everybody on that team was just striking at one point.
they're
Like it
deep.
was like the third
Bro,
quarter going in the
they
fourth
can do
quarter.
that.
Like everybody was
They
hitting.
can do that
They got
every
a deep.
game.
They got a deep team, man. They just can't rebound. But if they're not going up against a team that like, well, here's the problem. They go up against the Timberwolves, a team that can rebound, and it's over.
That can rebound, yeah. And you got like other players on that team that can also put up those points and shots. Like with
100%.
Dallas, like when Luka and Kyrie passing the ball off, like they teammates, a lot of them they not striking how OKC was.
They gotta hope to have a good game from PJ Washington, Gafford,
I,
who played well
PJ's
in
good
this past
too.
game.
I think the
He had
bench points between them was like crazy. I think OKC scored like 40 more points
Yeah.
Jeez.
just
I
from the
think
bench, which is wild.
because their bench is deep.
Mhm.
Aaron Wiggins is, Casey Wallace is good. The other Jalen Williams is good. They got, and he don't play, which is crazy. But Gordon Hayward, who used to be an All-Star, which is
Gordon
nuts.
Hayward, yeah, he doesn't even. I did see that. I was like,
He
wow.
played lick. He got traded from, or what did he get traded? Like January to go there? February?
He got traded at the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
They traded a couple players for him. Shout out to Pokashevsky and Trey Mann.
Trey Mann can be a dog too, bro.
He played pretty good in Charlotte after the trade. So did Poku, but
I think
they're just.
I think he'll be perfect with LaMelo. To be honest, him and Brandon Miller.
We'll see we'll see when LaMelo gets back how good that team can be. They're gonna have a new coach too, so
Facts.
we'll see what that team looks like. But as far as playoff teams go,
Let's close out on the Celtics matchup real quick. Who we got?
Celtics is gonna win that.
Celtics and Cavs, yeah. You say Celtics, DJ?
It's just a matter of how many games is what we're talking. If Jared Allen doesn't come back in the series or come back soon enough, it's gonna be a sweep.
That's fair.
So, Donovan Mitchell's a really good player, but he can't do it himself. Evan Mobley is soft.
That's
soft
tissue.
So, and Darius Garland hit or miss, mostly misses this playoffs, and Donovan Mitchell needs help. That's not bad.
I think go ahead, Quince.
No, I was gonna say he does need help, but that's all I was gonna say.
He needs a lot of help. I think for me, man, the Cavs can make a splash. Like they can, if Darius Garland can give them anywhere from 15 to 20 consistently, and then you have, Donovan Mitchell give you 25 to 30 for the series.
Give you 30,
bro. He just gave Magic 40 something.
He don't want to be with you, man. He's sick of you, man.
Nipsey. Ugly ass nigga.
What's up, Nip?
What up, Nip?
He's sick of you.
I'm sick of
Um,
him.
yeah. I think that the strength of the Cavs is when they can have Evan Mobley stress the floor a little bit, but also kind of be a roamer defender, and Jared can be a paint presence, especially without the Celtics having Kristaps Porzingis for the series. So they need Jared Allen back, but I'm hearing Jared Allen's just as fucked up. So as it was when it happened. So,
Bro, and I think if they slow the pace down like how they normally do, meaning the Cavs they don't score a lot of points compared to what everybody else scores. But if they slow the pace down, who knows, bro? Who knows?
Celtics score too fast, bro. They got too many weapons. They score too fast.
They do, but are those weapons going to show
They
up
do.
deep in the playoffs?
Yes, they have been.
Deep
That's the problem.
Deep in the playoffs. They haven't been over the years.
Hey, man.
I mean, but they're in the East. Like,
You're in the East. Like, you don't got deep in the playoffs in the East is all relative.
I'll give you that. Especially with Milwaukee being out, I'll definitely give you that. But
Milwaukee
yeah,
being
come
out, the
on.
Sixers being injured, the Heat being back.
Everybody's team is injured in the East, but
still got to show us something, though, because we've been getting the same Celtics team for the last 5 years outside of that playoff run they had when they played Golden State.
I think that if the Knicks were actually healthy, then they would give them a run for their money. I think
they beat them. They beat them in the regular season.
I think they definitely give them a run for their money for sure.
I think the season series is a little bit. I think it might be split.
Could be. I still favor the Knicks personally, but because they have a closer. They have a closer.
Who's the closer on the Knicks? Jalen?
They ain't even close.
They played
Brunson.
5 times. They played 5 times in the regular season, and the Celtics won 4 out of 5. But the last game was the one that the Knicks won. So
I still favor the Knicks because at the end of the day, they have an identity in clutch moments.
Yeah, the only problem with the Knicks is that they run a 6 or 7 man rotation. So going deeper in the playoffs, I mean, Josh Hart is playing ridiculously, but
I don't know how he's playing so many minutes, bro.
40. I think they should allow him to be able to take steroids. I think Josh Hart should be able.
He deserves. Actually, no, because he's been a little unhinged lately, bro. Like he been talking his ass off, and
he should,
as he should.
I mean,
let him
he's
take
definitely
steroids.
playing a role player too right now, letting Jalen like take a lot of shots.
But he's been picking up his own.
He's a hell of a rebounder, to be honest.
Hell of a rebounder, yeah.
I mean,
Dante's been playing good.
Offensive rebounds.
He's been dishing the ball really good.
Isaiah Hartenstein almost had a triple-double tonight.
Mm-hmm.
He had 10 rebounds, 8 assists. So I'm just saying they got people that will step up. They do know their identity, but when you go up against a team that is complete and also like deep, like Peyton Pritchard will give you 15.
He's a monster.
They got at least 7 or 8 people that will score in double figures every game.
Still got Al Horford too, man, heart and soul.
Yeah, he didn't. His legs are leaving him, but he's still doing all right though.
Still
He's old.
They got somebody else old on that team too, don't they? Who else they got old on that team?
Old? Drew Holiday.
I mean,
Drew Holiday.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's what they got.
Their team is young, man. They're young outside of those two. Give me another series outside of Cavs and Boston.
I mean, we didn't talk about the Thunder and Dallas series, but they've only had one game, and I want to see what game 2 looks like before I make any assumptions, because Dallas did the same thing with the Clippers, where they'll just completely not show up a game and then just look like the best team in the league.
Clippers let me down, bro. They let me down.
They let themselves down. I think
you should have been knowing that was gonna happen.
I didn't.
I knew that was gonna happen. Come on now. That's just the history of the team.
I didn't.
They weren't healthy.
And you got Ty Lue too. I mean, bro, like I can't say they weren't healthy because you only was missing Kawhi.
That's one of their best players.
Bro, but you got Kawhi, you got James Harden, you got Paul George, you got
Russell.
You got Russ.
You're losing
one of your
best defenders. You're losing one of your best defenders / offensive players. You're losing 25 points a game.
Bro,
let's put
You're playing against Dallas. They only have 2 legitimate scorers, and the rest are role players.
Dallas had the best record post All-Star break in the
They
West.
did, but I'm saying, you compare the rosters, bro. It's not close who I'm picking.
I understand, but if you look at top to bottom, who's going to play their role, and honestly, the roster is pretty close when you look at it. But if you look at who's going to play their role, because once you get past those three on the Clippers roster, I'm not Russ's. Well, he didn't average more than 5 points a game that entire series. I think he
What did
averages 5 points.
What did Norman Powell average?
Probably 12.
Who's the other young bull outside of him?
There's Terrence Mann, Amir
Terrence Mann.
Coffey.
Bones didn't even play, I don't think.
As he shouldn't. He's a defensive liability. Who else on that
PJ
team?
Tucker.
That was their part. PJ Tucker started a few of those games. They got washed.
They never started.
Yeah.
Ty Lue needs
So
to just leave.
If you go outside those first 3-4, you go on the other side. Dallas got PJ Washington. They got Derek Lively. They got Daniel Gafford. They got Tim Hardaway Jr., who just came back. He didn't play at all that serious, but I think he played every game, but
Who
didn't
does
play.
Marcus Morris play for? He plays for
Cavs.
He plays for the Cavs.
Oh,
He plays
that's
for the
cool.
Cavs.
That's
I seen him checked in the game. I was like, hey, I forgot all about bro.
Hey, Ty
He's a
Lue,
Cavalier.
if you see this, bro, come to the Lakers, bro. You went to the wrong Los Angeles team, bro. Come to the Lakers.
What?
Huh?
Well, what team?
Shit, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We damn sure didn't need Darvin Ham. If we can't,
don't need a lot of
if we can't get Ty Lue, you might as well shit Brown out too. I'm good.
Brown gonna treat him the same way.
No, you're not.
Yep.
They got
I'll be right back.
they got a mutual respect. They got a mutual
He
respect.
treated him like that in Cleveland.
No, he did not. They was homies. You don't think they was homies?
Hey, if they was homies, he would have been in LA ASAP.
Bro, he was trying to get to LA, but they offered Frank Vogel. That's why he went to the Clippers.
Mm.
I don't know why they got Frank Vogel, bro.
The Warriors split up Ty Lue and
Bro, don't do that.
the Warriors split up.
Don't do that, bro. No, KD split them up.
The Warriors did. The Warriors split them up.
KD split them up, bro.
As a whole, I'm just
I gotta go with KD
The
because when
Warriors.
KD got there, he hit.
The Warriors.
KD split that team up, man.
I'm just saying.
Brown would have won 4 more chips or 3 more chips with no KD there at Golden State.
Wow.
And I'm not even a Brown fan. I'm a Kobe fan.
I get it, but I'm just saying one of them split it up, and it was a team that split them up. That's gonna leave it right there.
Not Steph Curry, but so real quick, look, we gotta switch gears a little bit. We gotta talk boxing. I know we're kind of cutting it close on time a little bit, but bro, there's a lot going on in boxing right now. First thing, Ryan Garcia did not cheat.
Nope.
He did not cheat.
The jury's still out.
No,
Wow.
even if it wasn't out, I just don't believe it. Because
I don't believe it either.
how do you come up with these results after the fight, bro? If the Haney's had
Yeah.
nothing to do with it.
That's how it works. That's how the testing works.
Don't,
Would
bro.
not
If you had the testing, don't fight.
They test you the day of the fight, and that's like the sample comes back like afterwards. And
I get it.
I think it's the B sample from the day of the fight that they're trying to test it.
Bro, I get it, but roids don't work that quick.
No.
They don't work that quick, but
It takes like 6-7 weeks, bro.
I'm not saying I just need if the testing comes back inconclusive that he was on that shit.
What was it gonna do though in 24
What would it-
hours?
I'm at the steroids. So steroids is more for
Recovery.
Recovery, and so that you can do more with less time.
Bro, it don't
Like
it don't matter. It don't matter if you inject it, you swallow it, whatever the case may be. Roids do not work in 24 hours, bro. Or else everybody would be fucking off the walls.
No, I agree, and it isn't. It's definitely not an overnight process with steroids. Like steroids is definitely not an overnight process whatsoever. But um, that doesn't mean that he wasn't. You know what I mean? If it comes back that he was on that shit, then you gotta take it for face value, right?
I'm with you, but I just don't see it. Just don't see it. Any other thoughts on the PEDs that Ryan was supposedly on?
I listened to a deep dive on him, and yeah, bro definitely could have been on them shits. So
A deep dive from where?
If he was on it, I don't think he needed it. It
on
seemed
another,
like he was already
he
gonna
didn't
whoop his
need it.
ass.
I think, not to answer for Marcus, but I think people associate the roids with the weight cut and all this other shit. Like as far as like the rejuvenation during the fight, not getting tired because you couldn't make the weight, being exhausted. I get all that, but it's not gonna happen that fast because he still looked fucking gassed after the third or fourth round.
Yeah,
he did
but
look gas.
It was that initial
he
knockdown.
was acting mad crazy too prior to all of this.
He couldn't recover after that first knockdown.
Bro, most of this shit was all an act, if you ask me. Which I came on the podcast and said that, but that's neither here nor there.
I think part of it was, but I don't think the entire thing was act. I think that's him as a person.
100%.
I also think. Okay, I'll ask a few questions. Do you think Ryan Garcia is immature?
Yes.
Do you think Ryan Garcia takes boxing as serious as he should?
No.
Do you think Ryan Garcia, knowing that he had a fight coming up, would have had to do whatever he could to have an advantage because of the lack of preparation that he had?
No, he didn't make the weight. So
That's what I'm saying.
But
you still do it. Making the weight isn't like
That big
doing
deal.
whatever you can. That didn't obviously it didn't affect the fight from happening. So
Yeah.
it didn't matter.
Bro, but those 3 pounds are crucial. So if you were taking the fight more seriously, then you would have made the weight.
He wasn't. That's what I'm saying. He was not taking the fight that
Wasn't he
serious.
planning on coming in overweight though?
He wasn't taking the process of coming to that fight that serious. That's how I will.
I'll give you that.
So there were points in the process where we didn't think the fight was going to happen, and I don't think it was all an act. Because if it was all an act, and he was promoting, I'm sure he would have conveyed that to the Haneys that he was just promoting the fight.
He did even say in his post-fight interview that his conditioning wasn't the best.
Yeah, we knew that. We could see it. Clear
How do you sell conditioning? Power. So that's all I'm gonna say.
And those roids are not affecting any of that shit in 24 hours.
I don't think it was a 24-hour process, no. But do I think that he could have been on it? Because I know they do testing, like, I think they said there was testing, like, in February.
Bro,
and he might have passed.
They did several tests.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure. But regardless, the stain is there, right?
It's there. And whether he's guilty or not guilty, it's not going to leave. That stain's always going to be there.
Almost like the Drake beef. We're gonna leave that, but
Full circle.
Full circle. So, real quick, let's stay on Ryan Garcia. So, I sent y'all some shit.
I saw it unfolding.
Yeah, so Ryan Garcia versus Errol Spence at 160. Is it possible? Does it happen?
It ain't 60.
Huh? Say 160.
160?
154 to 160. Yeah, that's what it says.
Ain't no way.
I think Ryan can hit 160.
They're both gonna skip a whole weight class. Ryan Garcia's gonna skip 2 weight classes.
I think it would be a 154, if anything.
Matter of fact, it's 3 weight classes that they're skipping.
That's 3 for Ryan. I think it's only
2 for
a lot of weight.
Well, Spence, not for Spence. It's not. Spence walks around at like 180.
He was fighting 147, and then he was talking about going to 155.
He is. I think he's going to be at 155, 140, or 154.
He's trying to fight
3 pounds over.
Huh?
He said he's trying to fight Fundora. That's what I'm hearing.
I don't want him to personally, but Ryan.
I mean, it's Ryan, I guess.
I don't want to see it, but if we did see it, Ryan's getting clipped.
Yeah, but I mean, that's if we even get to that fight. How many? I don't think it's gonna get there.
I don't think.
think.
I don't think so either. But I want to play matchmaker. Like I want to play.
If the Saudis come in and throw that bag out, then yeah, it's gonna happen.
But if it does happen, bro, Ryan is getting clipped.
You got. Well, I'm just gonna say this here. You got Earl Spence coming off a performance where he was being a one-trick pony and couldn't get his jab started, right? And you have Devin Haney who couldn't get his jab started, right, against a man that has apparently one punch, right? So you got two fighters that couldn't get their jab started, which is where their game is predicated off of. And who's going to be Earl Spence's trainer?
It's a great question. I want to get to that here in just a second. But my rebuttal to you would be Earl Spence's footwork. He's got more years under his belt than Devin Haney. I think he's a smarter fighter than Devin Haney. He's got a better game plan than Devin Haney. Taking out the Terrence Crawford fight, I'm not gonna talk about that.
He's had the same game plan for 10 years.
It's worked, bro. I think he's got a plan A and a B though, and maybe a C sometimes. I just don't think Terrence Crawford he wasn't there.
He ran through all his plans.
He's only done plan A for the entirety of his career, even the fight he lost.
Maybe.
So
maybe. I can't
I'm just saying
nor deny.
In no world will I say Ryan Garcia is a better fighter than Earl Spence. I just think that if we're talking about fighters that are predicated on the jab and that whole situation getting nullified by getting knocked down, if Ryan is 155, or 160, what we're saying, his power is only going to go up, right? So
yes and no. How would his power translate at 154, 160?
We don't know. It translated pretty well to 140 at 143 pounds though. We know that much. But that's a big jump. He has speed power. His speed is also part of it. Do I think that he'll be able to get that weak ass shoulder roll off on Earl Spence? No. Do I think that that'll ever happen again? No. But he does have potentially someone in his corner that has been with Earl Spence his entire or most of his career, not his entire career.
He built Earl Spence.
So we talk about a revenge fight for your fucking trainer.
Get him there.
But I think that Earl Spence will win. I'm just saying that I was playing devil's advocate. That's all.
I'm with you on that. So we're
Yeah.